What's up, guys? We're back here, Archeworld, and it is almost time for a new update. The top 100. We have a big shakeup here. We actually have a brand new number 1 in the top rankings. So this is a very, very interesting thing. So we have a new player, Uston, with 2 S's. So Uston is now the number 1 player on the server with 17,488 gear score. Let's take a look, and there's some really cool things to see. So we want to highlight this actually right here, the glider. So this is the first time that I'm seeing what an arcane glider actually has. And if you notice, it actually does have a special skill. So it has a skill quick turn, and you also get 1800 HP. And you can see the stats there of the glider. The glider does not provide any gear score at all, but it does give you a lot of benefits, as you can see here. So 1800 HP is nothing to shy about. That's a pretty decent chunk of HP. Our current HP is at 9,880, so having an additional 1,400 HP from the glider would definitely come in handy there. It's a good chunk. And then all the stats there, you can see flight speed high, gliding ability very high, turning speed high, and launch velocity high. And then again, it has that skill, quick turn. So this is the first glider that we've seen that actually has a skill. And let's go take a look at how he got this glider. So we go over into pets and transport, and we click on the glider tab. And we can see here, so everyone starts out with this basic glider. And this is what we have. You get an experimental glider. So if you want to craft another one, this is what you would do. You would craft it with a bunch of sap, 10 sap, and 10 mineral crystals, and then 5 of the Shadowgun basic crystals, 10,000 Archeum, and 100 labor. And then in order to upgrade this, you have to get this basic glider salvage material. So it says it's obtained by dismantling normal gliders with the Silent Everstone. So you simply break your glider with the Everstone and you're going to get this material. You only need 1 of them, so it should be fine. Then you also need 5 Shadowgun Grand crystals. Then you also need 20 mineral crystals, and you need 20 sap. Plus the cost is 20,000 Archeum and then 100 labor. So going up to the rare chest though, the rare chest gives you a blue glider, but the guy's got a purple one, so we're gonna have to go even further. In order to get this, you have to salvage a grand glider salvage material. You only need 1 of these, so you should be able to get this by just breaking your grand glider. Then you're gonna need 5 of the Shadowgun rare crystals, and then you're gonna need 60 mineral crystals. Like, that is a crazy amount. Then you also need 50 sap. That's a lot of sap. But the big cost here is you need a blue Archeum core to upgrade this to a rare glider. And it's going to cost you 30,000 Archeum and 100 labor. But wait, the guy actually has a purple glider, guys. He's got an arcane glider. And let's just see how much and how crazy of a craft this is. So once again, you need rare glider salvage materials from the rare version. So it looks like you're just going to break your rare glider, get this salvage material. Then you need 5. Oh my god, 5 of these arcane crystals, which are currently around 300 or 400 BSLT right now. Like, that is just madness. And then next up, you need 100 of these mineral crystals. And then finally, you need 100 sap. And lastly, you need 1 of the purple Archeum cores, which is crazy expensive as well. It's like 600 BSLT. And then on top of that, you need 40,000 Archeum and then 100 labor. So this is a crazy, crazy craft. Most of the cost actually comes out of the Shadowgun Arcane crystal here. Like I said, these are about 300, 400 each. So at 5 of those, you're looking at about 1,500 BSLT just minimum on these crystals. And then plus this, that's another 500, we'll say. So at minimum, you're looking at 2,000 BSLT to get here just to do this craft. And plus you need to, craft all the way up as well. So, woo, this purple glider is a very, very expensive and definitely the reason why we don't see it anywhere else. So let's go take a look at what we've got here. We've got a unique Conqueror's Bow here. Very nice. He's got a range critical hit rate of plus 4.7. So that rare bonus stat down there. It's a very, very nice bonus stat to get. Then he also has a arcane Conqueror Staff at tier 5. Also with a very nice bonus stat there, magic attack plus 55.2. He's also got magic attack in green, and then melee critical damage rate at 5.4%, which obviously he's going to re-roll that because he looks like he's a magic attack user, but it is at least green, which is giving him some bonus gear score, and maybe that's the thing that's pushing him up over the edge over Gamane, or whatever his name is called, the old number 1. We're just going to call him the old number 1. So let's take a look else here. Tier 4, Tier 4, Tier 4, Tier 4, Tier 4 on the accessories. And then we have Tier 5 on the helmet, Tier 5 on the chest, Tier 5 on the belt, Tier 4 on the, I believe that's the gloves. That's the vambrace, the shoulder pads. Then we have the gloves here at Tier 4. We got the pants here at Tier 5. And then the boots here at Tier 5. So he's almost all completely Tier 5'd in his armor. Very, very impressive there. So very, very impressive. A lot of BSLT has been spent into this gear, this character. So he's got 2 more armor pieces to go up to Tier 5. And you know, at Tier 5, you need the purple Archeum cores. So, so expensive. Like I said, those guys are running about 500 to 600 BSLT right now. And I believe the chance of getting your gear up to Tier 5 is 25%. Because the chance of getting your gear to Tier 4 is 50% with the scrolls. So Tier 5 is obviously harder to do. So my guess is it's 25%. If anyone knows for certain, though, please drop it in the comments. Let us know. If you got a video of you trying to upgrade to Tier 5, would love to see that. The painful process of upgrading to Tier 5, sacrificing that purple Archeum core and all the other materials. Ooh, I don't envy those people at all. But yeah, there you go. That is the new number 1 right there. He is, how many points ahead? He is 149 points ahead. So, I wonder if our old number 1 is going to go ahead and upgrade and push for that number 1 spot again. So he's got 1, 2. He also has 2 pieces of armor that needs to go up to Tier 5. So he could probably get that 100 additional gear score for upgrading there. Well, maybe not. So this chest only has 1148. And then, he might still even be behind. He might have to actually upgrade 2 things, depending on the bonus stats that he gets. Because, the bonus stats, the green stats there and the blue stats down below, actually does affect your gear score, and it will give a nice little boost. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is our look here at the new number 1. And we'll just scroll down so you can see the rest of the top 100. So as you can see, most people are still, not upgrading their gear. 12.4 is still top 100, 12.46. And that is very, very, decent, respectable gear. Tier 4 weapon, Tier 4 weapon, and then all your armor is probably going to be Tier 3. So the majority of the server is still just rocking Tier 3, arcane armor, accessories. You got your Tier 4 weapons. And yeah, you're just chilling, like, all these players here, 12.4, 12.5. The difference is generally going to be those bonus stats. Not until we get up until about the top 37 players is in that 1300 range, which here you probably got some upgrades. You got Tier 4s. Now it just looks like this guy's just Tier 4 heroic on a shield and a bow and a short spear. So 3 different weapons there. And then just still all tier 3. Oh, wow. He's even got a tier 3 helmet. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, duh. Tier 3 is standard. So he does have 1 piece of tier 4 armor right there. And another tier 4 armor. So he's got 2 pieces of tier 4 armor. So the chest and the pants. So you can see that's the difference there for between the top like 30 player and then the top 100. It's just 2 pieces of armor upgraded to tier 4. So just a couple of blue Archeum cores and a little bit of luck there. And then down below, again, you know, probably the top 500, top 1,000 players all still just rocking that tier 3 and, you know, tier 3 or tier 4 weapons. So everyone still is very, very close in gear score, guys. Like, this is still a very fair and reasonable server, in my opinion. If you are good at PvP, you're going to, you know, do really well. You need good organization skills. You need a good guild. You need a good team. But yeah, definitely as a free-to-play player, you still can rock if you know how to fight. Like, if you got the coordination, if you got the teamwork, you can do well here. You know, give it another month or two, and then the pay-to-win whales will push ahead, obviously. As you can see, the top players are pushing. You know, who's going to be the first one to get to 18,000 gear score? Who's going to be the first one to get to tier 6 weapon? You know, we don't know. We'll see. We'll bring it to you live here as it happens. But yeah, this is Archeworld's update here. Definitely a whales game, but as of now, you know, free-to-play can still play and can compete. Once the whales do get a little bit stronger, though, it's, you know, free-to-play is just not going to be able to compete, in my opinion. So use the time wisely. You have it now. You probably got about, you know, a month left of playing in this server if you're free to play. With good leadership, good organization, you can make some money. You can win some battles. Once these pay to win players get higher and higher gear scores, I think they become unstoppable. So we'll see if that happens. We'll see what happens in the server in the next month or so, and I'll keep bringing you updates. Thanks for watching. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.